Hey, it's Coach T checking in real quick, and I do mean real quick. It has been some time since I have been live here, and I want to say, oh my gosh, sorry, but not sorry. Sometimes you have to take some time to regroup, revamp, re strategize, unplug. I still been posting and I check in with you all. So I've missed you and I've missed getting hot with you on Thursday night. So that'll still be coming back soon. I just wanted to check in real quick to give you some updates and just to talk about what's new for 2019. Just to say thank you for liking, sharing, and following me, for being a part of my community. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for everything. It means a lot to me, and it's amazing to be, in the place where I am today. I absolutely love this journey that I'm on. I absolutely love coming in every week or posting every day to empower, ignite, and uplift you. I like working with my clients. I like coaching. I like teaching. So I love what I do. I know I am purposed to do this, and I am on the right path and right plan. It took a journey to get here. It took a lot of courage to step out of the comfort zone, to face my fears. Knew I'm very confident, can do it, but it takes courage to walk away from something that you've done for a long, long time, to really go confidently in the direction of your dreams and to live the life you dream about. That is one of my most favorite quotes by Henry David Thoreau. And the other thing I love to live by is, once you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So it's amazing that, when you do that, it seems that it's very, very hard to do initially, because we try to figure it out. We try to work it out. Thank you, Keisha. We try to work it out. We try to figure it out. We try to help God do it. We feel like it's not that our way is wrong, but it's like sometimes, and what I've learned, especially at the end of 2018, which is only a point of reference in my life, I will not spend a lot of time rehashing, reliving, revamping, and going through all that happened. But one thing that I learned is that old structures, old ways, old habits, the way of doing things, has to be shaken, shifted, sifted, and most of the time broken down in order for you to move forward, to live your best life, and to be your best self. And my group coaching is called Maximize the Moments Coaching. So we all have had moments. We've all gone through things. We've all overcome some things. We all either going through it, about to go into it, or coming out of it. So, but you have to learn how to maximize those moments. Like, what does that mean? To maximize something is to, get out of it the greatest lesson, the greatest point. What is it I'm supposed to learn? Because oftentimes when we don't learn the lesson that we're supposed to learn, we find ourselves going through the same thing again, maybe a different person, a different scenario, a different situation, different relationship of any type. But it's when you look at it in hindsight, it's the same thing, quote unquote, that you're experiencing and going through. So it's like, that's when you have to take the eyes off the other people, off the situation, off of, what somebody else is or isn't doing. And you have to look at, okay, what am I supposed to learn in this situation? And it may not even be that you're doing something bad. It just may mean you need to do something different. You may need to look at something from a different perspective, see something from a different way, look at it from somebody else's point of view, not just your own. So when the lessons keep coming, it's like, if you don't learn it, you're going to keep going through it. But then there's a blessing in it once you do figure out what it is that God or someone else is trying to teach you, show you, tell you. Because there's a next level that you're supposed to get to. There's a next platform, a next place. That thing that you think about, dream about, desire to do, want to do, want to have, it's waiting for you. I know that, oftentimes we feel like it's unreachable, it's unattainable, or it takes too much, it costs too much. And sometimes it does. But the main thing is it requires you to do the work. And sometimes, we just want to be in our comfort zone. We don't want anybody to rock our boat, rock our strategy, our plan, our method, how we do things. I know with me, this is funny, but one thing, when you go through self-evaluation and you look at how far you've come from one place to another, that is what personal development is all about. And if you can get your personal development into play, you can get everything else into play. So when you get your personal development in, I hope this doesn't cut off my brother's calling, but personal development, that's when your greatest sign of growth is when you can look at the personal development that you've had. So what I'm saying is to say, when I have a plan and a strategy and how things are supposed to go, and things come in and shake it and shift it, oh my God, I could get so frantic and lose control. I'm much, much better than I used to be. And it takes my best friend. My birthday was last weekend. And so she was talking to somebody on the phone, and all I could do was laugh about me. She was like, you know how Terry is, child. Got to be perfect, got to be right. And she just started unraveling. That wasn't her exact word, but it's like, I can only laugh because she knows me, but I'm much, much better. And I just learned to go with the flow, knowing that it's not going to be perfect. Things are going to happen. You know, expect the unexpected. You prepare for it and plan, you still go, but you understand that something can shift. Something can be altered, changed, rearranged in an instant. And you have to stay grounded in a sense that you're able to just keep going. But what made it work even more was because, you know, when people know you, they know you. And so she's like, okay, girl, go and do that. What do you want to do next? And it was like, I was able to reel it in, but I could catch it myself. And that's what personal development is all about. That's what growth is all about. So I've been posting and promoting my freebie that I've given you, the secrets to, you know, living the dream, the life that you want. The secrets to unstuck is what I call it. And many times we're stuck, but it's not because someone else is keeping us stuck. It's not because we're not equipped with the tools inside of us to keep moving and to be unstoppable. It's not because somebody don't believe in you the way they're supposed to. You know, and I posted a video earlier today. You know, people are going to talk you out of doing something way before they will talk you into it. So you have to be careful who you sharing things with. That's just a tidbit, a sidebar, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, when you begin to share your dreams and aspirations, what you want to do, oftentimes people who are afraid to live their best life, who are afraid to take a chance, who've never taken a chance, who've never taken a risk, who've never lived outside of the norm, who've never, you know, decided that they're going to follow their own path. But you have to be led when I say that. But the own path, not man's way or system's way or, you know, the world's way of living your best life, accomplishing your goals, making the money, you know, living this dream that we see other people living. They don't move inside of other people's parameters. They create their own. So the thing about it is when you begin to share it with people who are not like-minded, they're going to try to talk you out of it because they don't know. They never taken the risk. They never left the front porch, never went around the corner, never left the neighborhood. And that's all figurative language. That's the teacher in me. But I'm saying you have to get around like-minded people, people who are not afraid to take a risk. And if they are afraid, they're going to do it scared anyway. They're going to do it anyway because I'd rather take the chance and fail at doing it than failing because I didn't do it. I would rather take the chance and see what's on the other side of this thing than to sit over here always thinking about it, wondering about it. So when I was teaching full time, when I was sitting in the classroom, looking out the window at the people jogging around at the park, sitting in Starbucks, you know, laughing, talking, eating on the computer, you know, just, and I'm like, okay, I'm rushing, trying to eat in 30 minutes, get back in the classroom and fight this battle, you know, that we go through. And it's like, I want that other life. So when it came in front of me, I had to make a decision. Keep fighting this battle or go for what I want to go for. Go to live the life I want to live. And that's what I did. So all of my experiences that I've encountered, that I've gone through, I've overcome, that I've faced, that I've learned lessons through, many blessings through, upset through, frustrated through, disappointed through, heartbreak through, betrayal through, I've learned something about myself. It qualifies me more than anything to be a coach, to be a speaker, to share my story, to empower others so they can share their story, they can live their best life, that you can be an overcomer, you know, that you can actually change the direction of your life, change your trajectory, build a future for your children. If you don't have children, then build a future for those who you attach to, because we're all attached to somebody. We all need to leave a legacy, leave something that's worth having, that's worth fighting over, that's worth discussing, not a whole bunch of issues, problems, drama, debt. You know, we all want to live a debt-free life. Freedom isn't free, and the road to freedom costs you something. We studied it in history books over and over again throughout school. The price of freedom, it costs you something. And yes, money is involved, but it costs you your time. It costs you making tough decisions. It costs you changing your mindset, making adjustments. It's going to cost you, getting away from stinking thinking. It's going to cost you letting go of the past. It's going to cost you having to walk in forgiveness. It's going to cost you, having to say no, disappointing people, hurting people's feelings, not because you intend to, but because they expect you to keep following the same path, saying yes all the time, or doing certain things that you don't know, that you no longer do or want to do, because this is your life, this is your journey. That's why I often was posting when I first started, coming on the scene, wanting to be, maybe build my awareness and share what I have to say. Trust God, trust your journey. That wasn't just a hashtag. He gave that to me, but that was a true testament for me. I had to trust God and trust my journey and trust the process. That process, that's the tough part, trusting the process. Because sometimes it can feel like it's moving so slow. It can seem like everything is coming all at once to interrupt that process, to stop that flow, to keep you from getting to your goal and reaching your goal as quick, as fast as you like and as much as you want. But trust the process, because the process is really what's developing you, what's making you, shaping you, molding you. It's equipping you, it's building you, it's grounding you. So, I hope you can check out those tips I gave you for Secrets to Unstuck. You can still schedule your free clarity call, one free clarity call. The links are in the description above. I have group coaching that I'm offering. I have another video I'm going to post shortly. I'm going to get the links together for that. Join the coaching. Anything worth having is worth Anything worth having is worth paying for. Anything worth having, anything worth doing, anything that's going to make your life better is worth the investment. Invest in yourself. We invest in, and I like to shop. I like to buy things, but I learned that you have to invest in things that are going to make you grow, that'll make you, have more stability, the things that are going to just change your life for the better, and I have no problem with, supporting other people, other businesses. But if you're trying to grow your own business, if you're trying to, create this new life for you, then you have to figure out how to get to that level where they are. You can't keep, giving to others and don't give to yourself. If you want to be in a place where you're unstuck, where you're not miserable, where you're not feeling defeated, where you're not feeling like, I've lost myself, and that definitely can happen in marriage, definitely can happen in work, definitely can happen in church, definitely can happen in motherhood. You lose yourself. And it's like people see all the things that you do, the titles that you wear, the roles that you play, but they don't see you. They don't see you, the person, you, the individual, you, the woman, you, the man. For those who follow me, so you have to get to a place where you are able to still be those things that you do, but no, that's not what makes you who you are. And so I have this great this great masterclass coming up. It's called Who Are You? And when you ask a person that question, they say everything else, what they do, what they've accomplished, who they're related to, whose mom they are, dad they are, whatever the case may be. But it's like, who are you? You. So that's one thing. And then, I talked about celebrating my birthday last weekend, and I posted a video about that, about why I celebrate my birthday. It's so symbolic. And oftentimes, I've got a few comments, few responses, few messages say, I need to celebrate myself more. So the first free conference call that I'm going to host is called Why Celebrate Yourself? Why celebrate? And why should you celebrate you? It's a celebration. It's a moment where you, when you realize what you've overcome, what you've come through, what you've accomplished, what you've, even when you recognize that you still need to master and what you need to grow through and go through to get to the next place, it's still something to celebrate because you can recognize it. Do you know how many people spend their time not being, ignoring or not admitting or acknowledging or no awareness of what they need to do, what they need to do to make their life better. So you want to get to a place where you can do that. And when you get to that point, there's no stopping you. That's when you become unstoppable and stuck. Not that you have done it all at one time. Not that you've mastered it. Not that you have, finished the task, but you know what it is that you want to do. You're aware of what you need to do. Hey, Crystal, you're aware of what it is that you need to do to move your life forward. And that's what maximizing the moments are all about. we get into a place where we go through these routines. We do the same thing every day. We see the same people every day. They say the same thing every day. We respond the same way every day. It's so mundane. It is so mediocre. It is so drill kill. It is so assembly line type thing. You know what I mean? It's just like da 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 da. Go to bed, wake up, come back, da 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 da. Go to bed, come and do the same thing. Go home, wake up, da 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 da, the same thing. So it's time to make a shift. And I posted a video right before 2019 came in, and I talked about how the only way 2019 is going to be different is if you're different. If you are different, what choices are you making? It's all only different when you decide to align yourself with the people, places, things, and ideas that are going to help you get where you want to go. Now, if you don't do that, guess what? You're going to keep getting what you already got. It's just going to be a new day, a new year, but you're going to have the same shenanigans, the same ish, the same stuff, the same problems, the same mindset, because you're not doing anything different. It takes work. Everything takes work. If you want something, anything worth having for is worth working for. But if you want something different, you got to be different. You got to, you got to do something different. You got to make the shift, And I'm sitting here reminiscing about my birthday last weekend. I turned 43. I'm like, oh my goodness. The moment I've been waiting for, not to be 43. I'm blessed for that. But I'm what, 5 or 6 months, 5 months from my son graduating high school. Another 8 months away from no children in the house. So it's like, when I talk about, life transitions, that's a transition. I talked about it in this video I'm going to share with you, and a brief introduction of myself. Because people often say, who are you? What you do? I see what you do, but what else do you have? So you see that video coming momentarily. But what I'm saying is this: you have to prepare for what's coming in your life. If you don't make any preparation, that's even with your health. I'm going to be more consistent. I know what to do, but I'm going to do it. So it's doing the work, not just saying, I need to lose weight, or I want to be healthy. But no matter how I gained the weight, or what was the reason behind this sickness, illness, medicine, whatever, still it's my job to be accountable to me, my body, my temple, because my health is my wealth, right? So with my businesses, my coaching, my teaching, my speaking, it's up to me to pour into that as much as I pour into anything else or anybody else. But it's up to me to pour into that, because you want to give from your overflow. You want to give from what's running over. You don't want to deplete yourself. So what I'm saying is, you got to do the work. So when I sit up and reminisce about my birthday, as I was saying, I got faster with talking. Sorry, my phone is about to die. But because I've been recording videos, posting, doing all these different things. But when you get serious about what it is that you want to do, and then reminiscing, I'm like, oh my God, I've done so much. I've accomplished so much. So celebrate every win that you have. But also look at, don't harp on, oh my God, I didn't get this done. I didn't finish this. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Chris, I think I said thank you, but thank you if I didn't. I did. Oh my God, I'm this. Don't harp on it. Okay, now, so what do I need to do to finish strong? I've started, but I need to finish. So it's so many things we start, but we need to finish. You're ready to finish. I'm ready to finish. I'm ready to just level up, next level living, maximize the moment, not just a hashtag, but a real thing. And but my life will not be different if I'm doing things different. So it's going to take scaling back. I mean, I've already done that, but making adjustments. Now, my birthday was a non-negotiable. I'm going to celebrate that because it's so symbolic. It's just symbolic. And I posted a video about that, but it means something. And it's about, you celebrate life because everyone doesn't have it. We're here now. Somebody just lost their life. We wake up in the morning. You're going to hear somebody losing their life, not in their right mind. They're fighting a battle. They fighting a disease. They're fighting off depression. They're fighting off, things that aren't working for them. So when you're able, not that I don't have things I'm facing or dealing with or working through, but when you're able to just live and still have peace and joy, and when you're able to just, kind of still see your way and find your way and walk with a place of belief and hope and faith and trust, that's good. You need to celebrate that, because some people have given up. Some people have let go. Some people have, failed to, acknowledge that they need help. They need some assistance. They need somebody to show them a way. I email and call my coach. She's my life coach, but she's also my business coach. When I get stuck, when I feel like I'm like frustrated, need to give up, I'm like, oh, I want to give up, I'm like, want to shut down, I'm like, you know what, I do that tomorrow. But I find the strength. I can hear her voice. I can hear her tips. Push through. But guess what? I want my life to be different. I want my businesses to flourish, not just for the money, but because I love helping people. If you could trace my history back to the point of just being here, I've always been that way. A helper, giver, doer, teacher, a servant. That's what we call it. We call it to serve. But you said your gifts will make room for you. But if I don't maximize the moment on my gifts that God's given me, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to find myself back into the place where I didn't want to be any longer. And I know I'm on the right path because what? Even when I went back on here, I need to go back to teaching, I need to go back to this. Maybe I can do it part-time. And I still do it, but I mean like part-time with a bigger, with more commitment, more, a contractual commitment where it require more of me. It doesn't work out. But because what? I'm supposed to be where I am. So embrace where you are, but then you have to pray, meditate, think, read, write, talk, speak, ask. If you try to get to another level, you can't do it all by yourself. None of us can. No one was sent here to be an island alone. So, the coaching groups, that more about that will be coming. If you go to my website, it says start here. I want you to get on my email list because you're going to miss out. I don't want you to miss out on all the things that are coming, the coaching calls, the master classes, the challenges, the other freebies, the things that I'm giving away, joining the group. I don't want you to miss those things. Get your free conference call. It's just your free clarity call. I'm sorry. That's just to gain insight, gain wisdom, just get a little clarity about what it is I do, what it is you want to do, and how we can get it done. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, hey, the love is not lost. And then also, like I said, your freebie, 10 strategies about being unstuck, living the life you want. Because guess what? It takes courage. It takes confidence. It takes conquering fear every day, doing the scared. I mean, those are, when I post something, it is not just a hashtag. It is things that I'm really living in and doing myself. It's things that I'm really working through myself. It's things that I'm really, or that I've overcome and learned that this is what works. So that's why I'm qualified to do what I do, say what I say, be who I am. But it's like this go around, it's like, it's more ignited. It's more, I'm not holding back. I'm not going to be in a place where I'm like, oh God, okay, what are they going to say? It doesn't matter because what I have to offer is for someone. It may not be for everybody, but it's for someone or someone's. And they will, if I don't ever share, if I don't ever give it, I want to say, hey Kevin, if I hold back, then guess what? They'll never know. I am somebody's solution. You are somebody's solution. So wherever there's a problem, you have an answer. You just gotta tap into your gifts, your talents. You gotta want it. You gotta know that you can do it. You can give. You gotta quit holding. You gotta quit holding back. So if I'm not gonna hold back, I'm not gonna let you hold back. So let's get hot. We'll start back this Thursday. Life has changed so much for me. Even in the last yesterday, Friday, some other things come up, some other opportunities. But you know what? I'm going to make the adjustments because I've been praying for certain things and it's beginning to manifest and show up. And that's the thing about the process. You have to stick with it. Know that the seeds that you've planted are in good ground. Know that what you're asking for is not unreasonable. Is not unattainable. It's as long as it aligns with what you're supposed to be doing and with your purpose, and it's not hurtful, harmful, or displeasing to God and into who you are as a person, to your true self, then it's going to show up for you. I promise you it will. And I can say that because it's doing, this week alone, I've gotten, you waiting for phone calls, waiting for different things. And boom, all of a sudden, Thursday, Friday, 4 or 5 phone. Now I have to make a decision. So it's wonderful to have options, but it took me being consistent, diligent, pressing through, taking a break, ready to take a break, rethink some things, re-strategize, inhale, exhale, pray. I said meditate. It took, stepping back, falling back, choosing how I respond carefully. Did I always master it every time? No. But did I catch it? Oftentimes, yes. And I reel it back in, and you just go through the process all over again of what it takes for you to really, really, really live your best life, be your best self, how to maximize the moment. because if you don't, you will find yourself retracting back to a place you don't want to be. So I'm Coach T, here to empower, ignite, and uplift. Just want to check in. I missed you guys. Be looking out for me on Thursday. I'll be posting more videos, going live more, but mostly recorded videos, just to share more with you, verbally or physically versus just writing. But I'm looking forward to this great journey that we have together. I'm looking forward to you ladies joining the groups, one of the groups, the entrepreneurial group or the Maximize the Moment coaching group, because it's time. It is time to maximize the moment. What you want, your destiny is waiting for you. It is waiting for you. It's already there. It doesn't have to show up. It's waiting for you to show up. So let's do the work. Let's do it together. Let's grow together. Let's glow together. And let's make some things happen. It's Coach T. Have a great and awesome night. Have a blessed rest of your weekend. And remember, be motivated, be inspired, be you. Do what works for you and release anything and everything that is not for your highest and greatest good. And do not just limit that to people. That's thinking, speaking, actions, all that is included with that. And the people. So surround yourself with like-minded people, like-minded things. Get attached to some things, people, places, and ideas that are going to push you to where it is you want to go. Then it won't be so hard. It'll be easier, and it'll seem more of a reality, something that's more attainable. But the more you go against the grain and work with people who contrast that, it seems harder. So get around risk takers, get around dreamers, believers, right? Doers, shakers, and movers, and watch your life change. Align yourself what it is with what you really want, and watch 2019 not only be a year that you soar, but where you will excel. Have a great night. Bye-bye.